actually the trousers, but yet not to dominate me. And that's fair.
I want to find the right man. I want a real marriage. I want another kid, but just a healthy relationship between man and woman. That's what I'm looking for now.
How difficult did you find it to trust a man after your experience with Ike?
Simply because I didn't compare. My relationship with my boyfriend now is perfect because, you know, he's young enough to deal with my flying around the world. I never even considered taking a chance on having a relationship with a man like Ike. And I went on with my life with making choices of relationships. My life with Ike had nothing to do with my love for a man.
Who is your boyfriend, Tina?
Erwin Bach. Did you hear that?
How did you meet the love of your life? How did you meet Erwin?
Yeah. I was really tired. Roger was really working me. So we went to Cologne, Germany, because there was a Jeep, a German Jeep that I wanted. And Erwin brought the Jeep to the airport. I walked out of the airport, and this really unusual looking man stepped out from behind a column and said, "Hello." So what first got me, I stepped back 2 steps because I didn't know who he was.
He was younger. He was 30 years old at the time. The prettiest face. I mean, you cannot. It was like saying, where did he come from? He was really so good looking. Roger said to me, "Tina, you ride with Erwin." And I want to go, yay.
So I got in the car with Erwin, and my heart was plop, plop already. My hands were wet, and I thought, oh my God, this is love at first sight. And my body was reacting to that, so I was saying to myself, oh my God, I've met someone, you know, after all this time, but he's young and he's good looking, and
we enjoyed the ride. I enjoyed driving the artist. Actually a superstar for us, where you normally a little nervous, you know, but I wasn't nervous either. I was just doing the job.
And I was looking from the side, and I noticed that he had really great hands. I thought, wow, he's so great. Then I thought, but he's so young. When I already had 2 children, had been married, and I know this young boy was nowhere near ready for a 40-year-old woman. And so we started the conversation because his English he hadn't been speaking a lot of English. He knew English, but he hadn't been speaking it a lot. So I realized that I had to pace myself very slowly, speak slowly, and make conversation, which is very hard to make conversation when you're in shock. So I was to have the surprise of the Jeep, but the surprise was a man. But he didn't know it. I had no idea that I would find love in Germany.
There's a great story in the book. You all are at a dinner. It's a very cheeky move on your part. Go ahead, share it, Tina. What did you say?
So I said to Erwin, when you get to California, I want you to make love to me. Because I did.
But I thought that I could say that because I was a free woman. I didn't have a boyfriend. I liked him. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just sex. And he looked at me as if he didn't believe what he was hearing.
Is she the boss?
I think she's the boss. Yeah, I'm second to the boss, but she's the boss.
When I was 50 years old, he asked me if I would marry with him. Oh, I was so cute. I mean, he was much younger now. And I simply said, I don't have an answer.
Well, I proposed to her before her 50th birthday because I thought it is just the way I feel or felt at this moment. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to give her my commitment.
Because it wasn't yes and it wasn't no.
And I think we both were lucky that she said no afterwards.
Erwin and I don't feel that we need a marriage. We are as married now as if it was legal. My relationship with Gwen has nothing to do with my work in the sense of where I go and what I do.
But he doesn't try to curb your work or that kind of macho thing.
No. No, that was understood in the beginning that I didn't want a boyfriend or a husband as a manager. No, I wouldn't do that again. He's much more mature. He's quite conservative in some kind of way. Yeah. And Erwin often says to me that he can't imagine me being with an older man because he has problems with me. So.
Is it very wonderful to be in a nice relationship?
It's wonderful.
As opposed to what you had?
Yes. It was the first, actually, man I've lived with after my separation. I mean, was, yeah, and it's a very good relationship.
It's a good balance because we balance each other in that sense, you know, being the fact that he is young and I am old. Some kind of way we've reached a place that's a good, comfortable place.
Not like, not as exciting, maybe.
Not like any that I've ever had.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
When I heard it announced that you were going to get married, I literally went, what?
After 27 years, you either go for it or you don't.
Yeah, respect.
Das 86, das sind jetzt sozusagen 32 Jahre, wenn ich richtig zähle. 32 Jahre, ja. Für Tina und für mich ist es ganz besonders, dieses besondere Musical auf die Bühne zu bringen. Es ist für Tina ein Herzanliegen, dass man sieht, wie ihr Leben war und wie ihre Karriere sozusagen integriert war in das Leben. Wir freuen uns schon alle auf die Aufführung heute Abend. In der Tat ist es manchmal etwas anders, wenn man die Partnerin mit der Öffentlichkeit teilt. So ist es auch hier. Aber that's part of the deal. Für Tina ist dieses Musical eine weitere Form ihrer Karriere. Sie selbst ist sehr involviert. Es ist eine wunderbare Reise. It's love. It's something we both have for each other. I always refer to it as an electrical charge. Wir machen uns nichts vor, wir sind immer offen und ehrlich miteinander und freuen uns auf jeden einzelnen Tag, wenn die Sonne scheint. I still have it. I still have it, and even though when I left her 3 hours ago this morning, I still have that feeling. That feeling is still with me and it's in my heart. I feel very warm about this. Dass sie eine unheimliche Freude und eine Ausstrahlung hat, die mir Kraft gibt, die den Menschen Kraft gibt, die motiviert und ja, die lässt einen die Welt immer wieder neu erschaffen.
She has endured a stroke, intestinal cancer, and kidney failure. When she needed a new kidney, her husband Erwin offered one of his.
Erwin said to the doctors, can I give her one of mine? Something similar to this. I wasn't there. And then he found out that he doesn't need 2 kidneys. But darling, you're young and I'm already old and I don't mind. In Buddhism, you're taught that you live and you die. It's something that's accepted. It's okay. You just get used to me not being here. Oh no, he didn't want that. So after Erwin said that, I said, okay, darling, if that's you're willing to give up a kidney, then fine.
He eventually saved my life by giving me one of his kidneys.
We have breaking news, and it is sad news.
Good afternoon. We're coming on the air with breaking news.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner passed away. She was 83.
The legendary rock and roll singer and performer has died at the age of 83 after a long illness in her home near Zurich, Switzerland.
Did the age difference ever bother you?
No, to me, Tina is not older, Tina's not younger.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's kind of timeless.
No, she's not black, she's not white. Yeah. I mean, to me, is a woman I love, and that's it.
What does love have to do with it anyway?
Well, depending on the love. For me, everything. Love is everything. Love is all. Love is care. Love is compassion. And it's a release. It's the most important thing, if I can call it a thing.
You know what I think about? When I think about the sicknesses, I said they came at a good time. They came in retirement. I don't blame the body. I blame the fact, the age. In Buddhism, you accept death because you know it's a part. And at 70, yeah, there's nothing else I wanted to do, basically, and I was okay with it. I was fine. And my husband was the one that said, no, I don't want another woman in my life. I'm not ready to deal with that. And I'd rather give you a kidney because I find that I don't need to.
I feel like I should release you back into the wild. You should go over, lie down now.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Miss Turner has left the building. Thank you.
Correction. Mrs. Bach.
Oh, Mrs. Bach.
Of course.
Oh, so Mrs. Bach has left the building.
Yes.
Sounds like you're a classical musician now.